plans just to tidy this up a little bit more and sand it down. I don't think I'm going to spend too long doing this one. Yeah, it's pretty much where I want to have it. The grain that goes through the back, you can see where the pit of the wood, and it's very delicate, let's just say that, very delicate. I was just gonna have like a straight route down to the base, but yesterday afternoon I just decided that I'd change it up as I was carving. I think it looks better this way compared to having a straight route. Yeah, there's not much really to come off it now. Little bits here and there. This out of a piece of lime tree that I've had for like a few years. I had a couple of lumps of it. I think it was Storm Emma or Storm Cecilia had knocked down this big lime tree where I was working, and when I chopped it up, I kept a couple of chunks for problems for projects like this. Yeah, that Storm Cecilia just knocked down 2 trees where I was working. This started out from this. You can see where I was trying to split it, but the other one of these, I managed to get this and this out of one of these. A couple of chunks, similar, a few big ones. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I was thinking maybe carve an owl into this, or one of those little forest heads, or a gnome. Something like that. I think an owl would be good to carve into. Amazing difference what a bit of sandpaper can do. Really tidies it up. I'm gonna sand this off tomorrow and then look into staining it. Oh yeah, that's that, guys. I'll leave you there. So I have this piece of spalted birch, and I'm just working off this end here, and that will be the base. And it'll sit like this roughly. I don't know which side I'll use as the front. I'm just roughly shaping it down, and yeah, it's like 2 and a bit inches. Should be good. There's some nice colour in it. A few chunks of this. Can't wait to see what it looks like. What it looks like, should I say. I love the colour of it. It's like a Lord of the Rings map in the wood. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. So as I was saying in the other video there, the spotted birch. So I'll remove the section that I want for it. I was actually going to make this the base, and as you can see with the design, it was similar to the mushroom one. The reason I'm not going to use it is it's actually quite thin. It's just the way I cut it. I didn't look to see what the angle was like underneath the wood. So yeah, the spalted birch. It's nearly squared off now. Shouldn't be going that way with the grain because it's just taking off more than I need. Sit this down with the sandpaper. And this one here. I was going to keep this end with a bit of bark on it. I decided against that. I don't want it too perfect. I don't want it too perfect. I'm actually glad I decided to use this instead of the piece of lime for the base. Just clean off this end. There's a tiny bit down this corner. By leveling out this corner here, I'll stop the piece of wood rocking back and forth. So it'll sit level. That was probably a bit too much. That's nearly done now. Just a little bit more. Just another little bit more. Just another little bit more. It's kind of dipping to the back. I should probably just do that on the sander and it'll be fine. Yeah. A little bit rustic looking. Yeah, I like the way that turned out. Now, to just get the sander. So, the spalted wood. The next stage is getting this to sit in here. So, I'm gonna pencil. It's just a case of carving this little rectangle out and slotting that in there. It's not as bright as what the Shamrock is. Two different types of wood. That's lime, and that's birch. Yeah, it'll still look good once it's varnished, I suppose. The thing about the spalted wood, like I got it in time, it's not, what would you call it, mushy, it's not all punky. You can see here the fungus goes into the branch and it actually runs right through it there, all black here, all down through here. Yeah, it's like, once I get into that part, it's not going to be much like what's here, tiny little lines, you can barely see. But yeah, it's a fungus, or a couple of different fungus that get into it. And when you catch this in the process, and it's too far gone, say for making furniture or this, and it's really soft, you can actually cut this open, take this fungus out, you just scoop it out or cut it out, all the little flakes of it, all the little chunks, and you put that fungus chips into a box, into a tub, similar to what you would if you were growing mushrooms, and you would mix it with vermiculite and water. You wouldn't put too much of it in. If you had, say if this was it, and this was all spalted wood chips covered in fungus, you put it into a tub, depending on how big the tub was and what way you wanted to actually, you know, increase the spalted wood that you're going to make. So you would put that into the tub, mix it with vermiculite and water. Take the wood that you wanted, something like this that's not spalted. You would put that into the tub. You would leave it closed. Keep it room temperature or just above. It would probably take a couple of weeks, a couple of months. The longer you leave it, the more the grain thickens on it, like so, and it'll run the whole way through the wood. And you can see up here, this is all coming up from the one piece that got in through the knot, travelled up through the wood, pops out here, all the way up, the whole way. You could achieve that by mixing your vermiculite, your water, and the spalted fungus wood. Now it's, I don't know, there's actually, you can get green spalted wood, and it's predominantly from pine forests. I've actually been looking out for it for a long time, haven't found it. I found a whole down tree of this. The tree was probably 10 years old, 15 years old. Somewhere between 10 and 20 years old anyway. And like, I got loads of this stuff, loads of branches, a couple of big chunks, logs from him. Yeah, so I've loads of this to play with, loads of it. Ash, sycamore, beech, oak, birch, a good couple of trees anyway it can happen to. So maybe when I get some fresher stuff, I can actually make my own. Obviously I'm not going to use this now, but you know, a couple of oak, chunks of oak, put them in the tub, throw the little mixture in I was talking about, and yeah, hopefully get some stuff that's like this, big black veins. I'm not sure why this has even gone grey. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's something I'll have to read into. But you just see like toys made out of it, like little wooden aircraft and bowls and countertops, and there's loads of stuff on Pinterest and YouTube about it. They fill it with all these colours and clear plastics and sand them down and varnish them and stuff. But yeah, that's another day's thing. Who knows, I might do something like that. Bob indoors and not Bob outdoors. I don't know what I'm going to make with the rest of this. I don't know. But anyways, getting back to this piece. Yeah, I just like the grain, the colour on it, you know. It's nice. I just wish it was as clear as this, but it is what it is. Now, I'm just going to run this like so. It's going to take me a good while to get through it, but this is basically how I'm going to get this timber out. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling on about shit I hardly know much about. I'll leave it there, and I'll bring this back when I'm about to glue it. That's what I'll do, yeah. It could be an hour, it could be tomorrow, who knows. So I'm just about to stain this now. I've sanded it off. I tried to get a green dye for it, and the only place I could get it was in England on Amazon, and it was like £2 for a 10ml pot, and then it was €10 shipping. So I didn't bother getting it, and everywhere in Ireland that was selling it online, you could only buy it in like 1 litre and 2.5 litre tins. You couldn't get it in a 200ml tin or even a 50ml tin. So I'm going to stick to the colour that I've been using on all the other stuff. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It would have looked nice with the green. I was even thinking of using food dye to do it, but yeah, I've changed my mind. With it. I'll just use the dark teak that I've used with the cross and the mushroom, and what's the other thing I love? I don't know. I forget now. Anyway, I'll probably put 2 coats on it. I'll see how it takes on spalted birch. I might sand it down a little bit and then put a coat of varnish on it. I glued it together with Gorilla Glue. I put that together with Gorilla Glue yesterday. I was nearly gonna stain it last night, but I said I'd wait for today and do it in the natural light. Yeah, happy how the etchings came out on it. I was going to sand it down as well today, but if I do that, it'll probably take the look off the etching that's done it, or the carving. And the hardware up the road from me, I was up there earlier looking to see if I could get some dye, but yeah, so they only have like the dark teak, mahogany and a dark oak, so yeah, I'll just stick to this one that I have. It's not going to be easy getting into those little cracks. No. Yeah, I'll have to do another coat. It's just an old cloth I have here. Yeah, it soaks in really quick, this stuff. So far, so good. How to get it in there? I don't really want to have to use a brush on it, but I might have to. Yeah, I think I will. I just can't get into those little crevices. Where did I put that brush? The thing about using the brush with it, it's just it's really easy to put too much on. Let me see. Yeah, like you can see there. I think I'll sand it after this because it's gone a bit dark. Right there. I knew this would happen, but it'll probably look better anyway when it's sanded off and varnished. I should probably have a smaller brush for this. That would be better. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that to dry there now. After it dries in, I'll probably give it the sanding. So yeah. So this is it. It's all dried in. The stain. It's pretty similar to the base colour wise. I didn't give it the second coat, I just sanded it off. Yeah, it's alright the way it turned out. So now I'm about to start doing the varnishing on it. Yeah, I was afraid of doing a second coat of stain and it just becoming a lot darker. It's standing out a lot more than what the base colour is. Yeah, so without further ado, this varnish on it. Depending on what the finish on this turns out as, I may or may not give it a second varnish coating. We'll see how that goes. Less is more. Less is more. Just smell this stuff. Oh. That's one of the little cracks done. I'm looking forward to seeing how the base comes out with the varnish on it. Well, it looks nice. I'll have to paint the bottom of it tomorrow. Leave it dry, standing up at the window. Well, that's that done. Finito, pretty much. Pretty much. Just have to wait 24 hours now for this to fucking dry and then decide whether I'm gonna sand it and apply another coat. So that's that one over and done with.
Shamrock.